today I have a special guest with me. I have a celebrity on my YouTube channel.
You do not have a celebrity.
No, you're my first celebrity on here.
First off, let's raise the bar for celebrity so you can actually get one at some point. I think real celebrity would be perfect on this show.
Yeah.
Sub-zero celebrity is fine. You could say I had a show once that you were on.
My first time ever on TV was the Greg Behrendt Show.
That's right.
And I'm actually friends with him. I
actually had to beg to get on here. I actually had to get my agent to, and this has been a long time coming. So she's pretending that I'm a big deal, but this is probably the most people that have seen me since 2004.
Oh, that's not really true. He's a big deal. You wrote he's just not that into you.
I did.
That's a huge deal. That's a huge, big deal. Huge fucking deal.
It's all right.
You're a celebrity. You're just being modest, and I know him.
And we're friends, and we ran into each other in New York, and I was like, can I be on your did I ask?
Yeah.
I was like, can I be on your YouTube?
And then I laughed because I thought he was joking.
So after my talk show flopped, I had a little thing in my garage called Ask Greg. Like, so sad.
I'll link it below. You can check it out.
I wore a lot of sweater vests, and my hair was bizarre. I was trying to figure out. Trish actually did me the favor of coming over and being on a couple episodes because we were, because when she was on my show, people really liked her.
I was on it a lot. I link it below. I had the episodes are online, some of them.
Yeah, how many? You were on like 5 times?
6.
6 times.
And I still get residuals, and Greg's like, I don't. I'm like,
yeah.
Sorry about it.
I made some bad decisions.
So today, I figured since I have a celebrity, I'm going to pretend like I'm James Lipton, and I'm going to ask you questions from inside the actor's studio, and you got to answer.
Can I say this, though? James Lipton will never smell as good as you do.
Oh, thank you. I feel like I smell rancid, though.
Do you like New York?
I hate it. It's smelly and gross.
I mean, you guys know Trish, so that means it's not really that smelly, and it's not that gross.
It's awful. Don't ever come here.
It's neat.
Because you're a celebrity. That's why it's neat for you.
Oh my God. I could literally run out to Columbus Circle, which is where you are, and scream out loud to people, "Who am I?" And they'd be like, "Fuck, dude, you look like you used to be Ty Pennington."
Yeah, you kind of do. You're like a poor man's Ty Pennington.
Exactly. I used to have people stop me in the airports and they would go, "Dude, build me a house." And I'd be like, "Go fuck yourself." How do you like to make fun of the celebrity thing?
You're a celebrity. You were on Oprah 500 times.
I think 3.
And the original Oprah, not this like new like Oprah. Well, you were on that too, but like the original, like the
I was on the original Oprah, and then I was on Oprah's network.
Now you're on Trisha's show. We're doing like a tag. This is like a celebrity tag. Even though you're only celebrity going to be on the show, it's kind of that.
That's not true.
Well, now I'll get more because I'll be like, look, guys, I had Greg Behrendt on my show. So
oh my God! Well, that'll actually make people go, "Well, fuck! I'm not ready to say my career's over yet."
What is your favorite word? That's the first question.
My favorite word is quake.
Quake? Why?
I don't know. Quake and 7 were my favorite words as a little kid. I like the word 7 and I like the word quake. I think Quake was a cereal when I was a kid.
I've never heard of that cereal. It was like in the 40s.
Okay. You're so fucked.
What's your least favorite word?
Poop.
Why?
Oof. It's just a gross word.
You hate it?
I don't love poop.
What turns you on?
Music. Guitars. Specifically guitars.
I don't doubt that. You have some cool guitars, though. He has a band, by the way,
Reigning Monarchs. The Reigning Monarchs, which I sent to Trish because it's very Tarantino-ish, and she didn't even listen to it, and that was on MySpace.
Because I thought it was
she thought I was one of those MySpace band creeps, and quite honestly, she's right. The band is cool, right? It's cool.
Yeah, you guys should listen to them.
The Reigning Monarchs. It's all instrumental, but it's very Tarantino, and you know she likes Tarantino.
It's like Surfer. It feels kind of like you're on drugs a little, like...
Yeah, that's exactly what it sounds like, and it looks like.
What turns you off?
Negative people. I don't like the hate culture on the internet. You know, but at the same time, I feel like the internet provides those sick, fucked up losers a place to congregate, and so they're not out in the world hurting people. So if you're on here saying shitty things, fucking great. Stay there, do whatever you want, be a loser. At least don't go out and take that in the world and say it to actual people, because these are just videos you're yelling at, and most of the people watching the videos don't care.
That's true, except me. I'm constantly crying. Greg's like, don't listen to it. But I'm like, I feel so bad when people are mean to me.
That's their contribution. You fucking put up a YouTube video and they're like, I can do this because I don't like it. I think you're poop. Good, you're a fucking, God, you're blowing everyone away. And I hope I can find your blog someday so I can find out what else you don't like.
What sound do you love? I didn't make these questions up. These are from that show.
What sound do I love?
Yeah.
I like the sound of a steak on a grill. I like the sizzle of a steak on a grill.
Do you eat meat?
Yeah.
I feel like you'd be a vegetarian.
Yeah. No, why would you say that?
Because
Red hoodie, vegetarian.
What sound do you hate?
I hate any kind of like alarm, like a hotel, like when, you know, like in a big venue when somebody hits the fucking exit door and the whole place goes super loud.
Is that because of your age, or have you always hated it?
Have you ever been punched on your shoulder?
We were just talking about this. I'm the fighter in our friendship. I feel like I could.
Yeah, you could do it.
I thought we were gonna get raped, and I'm like, would you be able to defend us if I was like to get raped? And he's like, maybe, and I was like, no, I could though.
We were walking literally across the street to buy a cake because we like cake. That was gonna be part of the show, but we forgot. But we walked across the street to get a cake. And she's like, I want to get raped. I'm like, who has the time? And the fucking sun's out. It's New York. It's filled with people. Yeah, this is probably prime
rape time.
Above ground rape time.
It is. Central Park is where you get raped.
It was not.
Watch a Lifetime movie. What's your favorite curse word?
I used to really just like fuck.
I knew you were going to say that.
But I like cunt now.
Is that a bad word though?
Well, when I was in Australia, it's not a bad word, and that's what made me like it. It's like everybody calls you, you know, oh, don't be such a cunt.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's cute. To be honest, it doesn't matter.
What are we going to say?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Has something to do with the cow? What profession other than yours would you like to attempt?
If I could go back and do something that I don't do, I'd probably learn how to design clothes, I think.
Yeah, I really wish I could see your short. He has like paisley shorts going on.
They're floral print. You don't want to see them.
They're really cool. Go to his Instagram. I told him he should take more selfies too, which I think would be...
Nobody needs a 51... This as a selfie? Fantastic. 70 fucking 100,000 viewers.
No.
This selfie, you got one, you got them all.
I'm trying to teach him to be hip again, because now you're going to have your big comeback with like... Oh, is that mean?
Trish, you can't offend me.
I know. No, but you know some people like are never going to come back. You're like going to be big again, you know?
I don't want to be big again. I wouldn't mind just being rich.
I just feel like you should write more books. About relationships.
Oh.
Okay, next question. What profession would you not like to do?
What profession would I not like to do?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be a good surgeon. I wouldn't be a good fireman because fire is hot. I'd look good. I would look good as a cop, but I wouldn't make a good cop. Anything that has a sense of adventure, I wouldn't be good at. You know what I mean? Like anything with nothing. I wouldn't. Like a
crocodile hunter, I think you could be good.
Absolutely not. I dress like I'm going to the beach, but my favorite thing to do at the beach is lay down. That's it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't care that much about the ocean.
I don't like the beach either.
The ocean is just filled with it's just wet murder. It's just fish killing fish. That's all it is. And also people.
Yeah, people killing people at the beach.
There's not.
Rape happens everywhere, not just Central Park. It doesn't exist.
You're insane.
No, okay, this is a good question.
Okay.
This is the best one. This is the finale question.
Okay.
I feel like this interview went really well, and I
loved it.
This is the big finale question.
I'm glad I suggested we do it. I had to beg to be on here, guys.
Yeah, I was like, you know what?
You were on my stuff, so this will be good.
Yeah, actually, people still, when I did Guinness World Records, they were like, were you on the Greg Behrendt Show? I was like, how do people remember that? That was so long ago. I was literally 18. It was my only paycheck.
And those people usually say, like, well, I was in jail at the time, and that's the only show they would put on.
That's your audience.
Jail. People.
Go visit. Johnny Cash did it, so can you. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
What would I like to hear him say when I arrive at the pearly gates?
Yeah.
Your grandma's here.
Oh, that sounded like sweet and like real.
It's real.
Aww.
I mean, everyone that's dead from my life would be there, but I just would want to also know that my grandma was there. I don't know where the cutoff point is. Like, do you meet Do you meet the people from the Pleistocene era that are part of your? Like, I don't want to meet caveman parents, and I want my mom to be there, of course. But if I knew my grandma would be there, I'd be really stoked because we have a lot to talk about.
Oh my God, that's actually so sweet. That was it for the questions. That was a tag. How did you feel about your first tag video here on YouTube?
I fucking loved it.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah. Like, we run into each other, and then we make something out of it. We don't just fucking say hello.
I love it.
We made something good, of quality. We made a quality. You know, she makes these herself, and she edits them. She does all the shit. You know, give her, you know.
They're not that good. You're very nice to me. You're too nice to me.
Go look at some bad videos, and then you realize, fuck, you're goddamn Quentin Tarantino when it comes to editing.
Well, it's now Ask Greg. By the way, you guys should check those out.
Oh God, please don't.
No!
Please don't.
I was like 19.
Do me the favor. Do me the favor. If you think I'm at all cool right now, or at least likable, do not do that. Like, go find my old stand-up stuff. There's lots of Greg Behrendt stand-up stuff. Go see that. The Reigning Monarchs have some videos on there. Ask Greg is
so good. I was on it.
Yes, that is the best moment of the show. You were the only guest on the show. There was only one guest. It was you.
It was good. I feel like those are your like highlight of your career with the Garage. The Garage Chronicles.
I feel like that's where I crashed on YouTube as you were rocketing on YouTube. Like, I took YouTube and made things that don't belong on there. I made unviral videos. My videos make you not want to be on the internet. That's how unviral they are.
No, they're great.
Trish's get passed around. Everybody wants to see, and then granted, some of hers are you know.
What does that mean?
Some of them they have sexy titles. Sometimes they have. You have one that says "pee in my mouth."
Yeah, that's true. We can call this like Pee in My Mouth too.
No.
Okay, no. I'm gonna just put your name in the title so I get lots of views.
No. Put your name in the title and let's actually get lots of views. And then I'll get some more. I'm at Gregory Behrendt at Twitter.
I was gonna say, can we plug that, or are you a secret?
Of course. No. I mean, I'm a secret whether I want to be or not.
That means you're cool. If there was someone trying to be you and fake you, that means you're cool. Or uncool. His stand-up on Netflix.
Boom! Nailed it.
Even though it's like 5 years old, we're promoting
Longer
it now.
than that.
Thank you for being here. You're like my only friend.
I'm not your only friend.
You're my only friend. And thank you for wanting to be on the show. I was very excited, but I was very nervous, but I'm excited.
I'm glad I asked you. I told you that we should do it.
I'm going to say bye, and you don't watch my videos, but my sign-off is I say hi to Rick Moranis, because I hope he'll watch it.
I do too. I watch. Yes, I know.
Hi to Rick Moranis if you're watching, and if you do know him, tell him I said hi, because he lives in New York. I would like to marry him. And until next time, have my kisses from Little Big Fishes. Mwah! Say bye.
Bye-bye.
That's all you gotta do. You can do it, fish, but then people really think you're gay.